If you feel lost and alone, watch this to manifest the good life. I wish I knew this sooner. Stop scrolling. If you feel lost and alone right now, I know exactly what that feels like. I'm gonna show you one mindset shift that's gonna help you start manifesting the good life right now. I spent a long time completely adrift after I lost my anchor, my mom. I felt like I lost my purpose and I had a lot of goals and dreams. I felt I couldn't move forward because I was trapped in a cycle of trying, striving, and failing. But everything changed when Master Sri Akarshana revealed a simple shift I was missing. I realized I didn't need to force anything. You just need to make one mindset shift, and I'm going to reveal to you exactly what he taught me. Hi, my name is DC. I'm a manifestation coach and international speaker, and I'm going to reveal that mindset shift into 3 steps right now. So let's begin. The first step is the observer shift. The problem I see is that a lot of people, they have negative thoughts and they dwell on them as if they were facts. And when that happens, they look for evidence to support those facts. And once the evidence presents themselves, that becomes our reality and we manifest what we don't want. Let me give you an example. Have you ever woken up one day and just said, today is going to be a really bad day. It's going to be a really shitty day. And we go through that day and we find evidence to support that thought. And the thought spirals out of control and it gets worse as the day goes by. As a result, we have a shitty day. That's why you need the observer shift. If we could stop our mind from spiraling out of control and to recalibrate it so that we could think more positive thoughts and get ourselves back on track to manifesting the things that we do want because of our shift in vibration, then that's why we need this. Type in the comments if you could relate to spiraling negatively out of control. I mean, that happened to me the other day, and we all have those days, and that's okay. One simple solution is just to simply observe the thought. Don't judge it, don't dismiss it either. Because remember, whatever we resist persists. So if we resist the thought of it happening, like sweeping it under the rug, it just gets worse. The dirt will just simply pile up. And pretty soon we have an infestation of roaches and all kinds of things we don't want. And then it's really spiraling out of control. So what we want to do is observe the thought, know that it's there, and be compassionate to ourselves. And you'll realize that it loses its power because you've put it on a shelf. You've distanced yourself from observing it and being compassionate to yourself. That's really a good observation. And we can take a deep breath also on top of that. That will also help too. Step 2 is the action shift. We often see a massive goal, our dream life ahead of us, and we want to take that big giant leap. We want to get to that goal, but in doing so, we burn out very, very quickly because we get this overwhelm of all the things we need to tackle in order to make the thing happen. Have you ever experienced something like that? Where we want to accomplish something right away in a massive way, and in looking at the whole thing in one big thing, then we just end up just not doing anything because we're so overwhelmed. This is something that might be relatable. Cleaning the garage. I mean, we've all been in a situation where we need to clean the garage, and the big mess that we need to clean up, it gets really extremely daunting in our minds. And that's why we need the action shift, because we want to take care of the overwhelm so that we can take action and get the garage cleaned. Same thing goes for our goals and dreams. We need to take the action shift so that we could make sure we take the actionable steps toward our dreams, toward our goals, and not feel the overwhelm and thus burnout and self-sabotage. One simple way is to adopt the philosophy of Wu Wei, which is to stop controlling all the outcomes and find the easiest way toward handling something or approaching a situation or a task to accomplish. Basically, stop controlling the massive outcome. Find one simple task that you can accomplish with the emotional and energetic bandwidth that you currently have, and it'll lead to another and another, and pretty soon, before you know it, the whole garage is cleaned. If you break it down to steps, then things become more actionable, more manageable, doable, and you get those small wins that will give you more confidence in the end. the momentum will build in the right direction. So step 3 is the frequency shift. What Master Sri Akarshana taught me is that we often chase the externals for our happiness, for our good vibrations. We want the money, the relationship, the promotion, the status, and we look for that of what we can't control 100% for our well-being. If I earn more money, then I'll be happy. If I get the girlfriend or the boyfriend, I'll be happy. If I get the promotion, then I'll be happy. If I have that vacation, then I'll be happy. Money comes and goes, relationships come and go, and the vacation unfortunately comes to an end. So what happens when those are gone? Then what? We are left with ourselves. What Master Sri Akarshana taught me was that everything starts from the inside. Because we're thinking of, okay, I will be grateful or I'll be happy when these things happen, what Master Sri Akarshana was teaching me is that we're asking the universe for abundance in a mindset of scarcity rather than abundance. And that's why we need the frequency shift. One simple solution is just to not wait to be grateful. I mean, think about this. We're alive right now, but we're not guaranteed tomorrow. In fact, the people that have passed away today, unfortunately, they had plans for today. So we don't know if today is guaranteed or this moment is guaranteed. So why not be grateful for what we have right now, which is our breath, our well-being, our state of mind, being able to watch this video to get some pointers from Master Sri Akarshana and to be able to manifest that good life that we so desire. That's a blessing in and all of itself. So we could pause the video and write down 3 things that we're grateful for right now in our lives. And that's why we need the frequency shift. So tell me in the comments below, what's one thing you're gonna stop forcing today? So if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. Let us reach out to more people that might benefit from this message. Let me know in the comments below what your experiences have been or challenges if you'd like, so we as a community can help each other out. That's always great to know. And if you're new to this channel and you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to get the latest in all things manifestation, having the mindset shift, listening to Master Sri Akarshana so that we could manifest a good life. Why not you?